This is the second part of the video, which is digestive systems of animals. Mostly we will discuss in here. And it is a total video about digestive system of humans and digestion of food. So, digestive system of a cow presented at this slide. We see that it has four sections, which is the largest section is rumen, and then we have abomasum and omasum, and then also reticulum. Okay, so okay, let's go. And again, that cows is looks like they are feeding with grass, but it is cellulose from grass is food for bacteria, while bacteria are food for protozoa in the rumen. Both bacteria and protozoa breed in this warm porridge in the rumen because it's with a lot of saliva inside at crazy rate. When the concentration of microorganisms reaches some significant level, the cow sucks all the liquid together with the microorganism into another section of the stomach, the abomasum. And the squeezed grass burps and it is chewed again, and so this we can see that cows chewing this not yet disintegrated grass. And what happens to microorganisms in the abomasum? The cow floods them with hydrochloric acid. Then cell membranes of this protozoa and bacteria get destroyed, and the content of the cells of this microorganism is absorbed into the cow bloodstream through the intestinal wall. So it goes to small intestine and absorbed in there. That is, the cow kills and eats a living organism. We may consider the cow and other ruminants as predators, only that they predate on small microorganisms. And grass is used as food for microorganisms, not for cow. Not for a cow. Next, gorilla. While gorillas are genetically close to humans, they consider that they're primates and they're close genetically to humans, they have very different digestive system. That is, this digestive system is more resembling the system in horses. Like horses, gorillas are processing food primarily in their extra long large intestine rather than in their stomach, and get energy from bacteria as well as from short chain fatty acids that produced by bacteria. Okay, they eat a lot of green leaves and sometimes tubers. And horses here, the digestive system of horses is presented, and we see that it has large intestine, large colon, very big capacity, 60 liters capacity. And so comparison of the digestive systems of different animals presented here for comparison. And human system, as we see, it's really simple, and it is close to the digestive system of dogs, but very different from pigs, orangutan, and especially from sheep and horse, cow, etc. So it is. We are much different from herbivores. Herbivores are animals that rely on grass to feed themselves on green stuff, but we are very much different. Here, the relative volumes of the stomach, small intestine, and the colon in modern humans and also in primates is presented. We have to note, we can note that colon represents in apes, in primates, it represents about 50% of gut volume, whereas the volume this volume in humans is less than 20%. We here have this humans, you see, size, relatively size of colon is small, while small intestine is much larger in that comparison with primates. So our comparison can give, so if we compare gorilla and humans, so then we can summarize The colon is 2-3 times size of the small intestine. In gorilla, large colons are suitable for breaking down fibrous plants by bacteria, and microbes that digest cellulose and they digest cellulose and convert it to energy. And big belly necessary to accommodate colon because there's big volume of bacteria or microbiome, and it eats up to 18 kilo of food a day. Meanwhile, humans colon is half of the size of the small intestine, much smaller, and we have a large small intestine suitable for dense but smaller volume of foods. We cannot digest cellulose, and it is passing through the body, so it's the physicians and medical professionals recommend us to eat fibers, but these fibers cannot be digested in our stomach. They only damage mucosa and this layer of epithelium cells in the intestine. And big belly is not necessary any longer as and it is associated with poor health actually, and we consume much smaller volume of food because we eat caloric dense food. We rely more on meat, on fat, and normally we are supposed to use fat as a source of energy, as I said in previous part of the video. But for safety, when animal meat and fat are not available, okay, we can also eat plants, but this is only last resort. It's only if we are suffering from hunger. Yeah, but gorillas and primates, they have digestive systems that are adapted to eat plants. And because they consume so much plants, they spend all day eating to turn food into nutrients. Okay, that's all for second part. The comparison and the conclusion is such that humans are very much different from primates in digestive system. It is not only digestive system; it is also social behavior different very much, and many other differences. But we should not follow this strange idea that we can eat the same like primates. We can eat more only vegetarian food. It is not healthy. We cannot rely on vegetarian food. Okay, that's all.